The next speaker is Sri Tirusi Siva. I want to take the sense of the house. Sri Sanjay Singh wants to go. He has a meeting. So I want to take the sense of the house because the turn was for Tirusi Siva.
Sir, the rotation will go on change. His name is in the 9th place. We all gave our names in the very first day after the president address, and we are all waiting. And if it switches over, again he will come for another round. Another members also have to. Please, please, sir, kindly understand our situation. So I think the round will change. If you can call me next to him, I can agree with it.
No, then
And me next to him.
Sir, take the
That's
view
it.
of the
all right.
Yes.
Mr. Tirusi Siva.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chairman, sir. Sir, I support the motion of thanks to the President for his address. And it's a convention, of course, to thank the head of the state. But any of our expressions due to the discontentment in his address, for not having mentioned some of the core issues which we are concerned, that expression will not be attributed to the the President. For the President address is only the policy note of the government. Sir, this government under the Prime Ministership of Narendra Modi ji has started its second innings. They may call it a massive victory, a landslide victory, a glorious victory, anything. But I would like to say simply, we also agree to the verdict of the people because our leader Anna has said that the people's verdict is God's verdict. But they have to keep in mind one thing. They have got a no entry card in the southern states, in Tamil Nadu, Andhra and Kerala. So I would like to say carry on. But remember, there is a check and balance in this country. The verdict is not for the entire nation. Why that no entry card in our state? Sir, there is a strong impression. During the previous regime of this government, they have been anti-federal, they have been anti-secular and pro-corporate and anti-public sector. All these things, sir, have reached our people. Other than the demonetization and the wrong implementation of the GST, these core issues affected us very much, and that is the reason why the Tamil Nadu gave whole of the seats to our party, rather our alliance, and so also in Andhra and Kerala. Sir, why we say this? There are many important issues this government has to address. Earlier they have not, but even now it continues. After the second innings, we thought that they would rectify some of the mistakes they committed earlier. Because always when a person is supported by the people at a large scale, they should realize, see, humbleness must come to a person when he is elevated to a higher level. So they should realize. That's what many learned people have said. Realize yourself and through your experiences, correct yourself. But it doesn't seem so. Why we say that, sir? Sir, basically India is an agricultural country. We may now show ourselves to the world that we are a corporate world or some country or something. But basically it is an agricultural country. Farmers are committing suicide, everyone knows that. Farmers are quitting agriculture. And especially, they are demanding 200% of their production cost, and in reality, they don't even get the production cost. Nothing has been said about that in the President address. And second is the education loan. The students who are coming from a very bad economic background, they get education loans to continue their studies. After their studies, either they don't get employment, or because of their family situation, they are not able to repay. Sir, I would like to say to this August House, I earlier also reiterated again, this is a very apt situation, I think so. Those students are also brought under the NPA, non-performing assets, and not alone with that, it stops. Those students are brought under CIBIL category. What is CIBIL category? Those students cannot get any loan for any entrepreneurship like PMEGP or anything anywhere in the country, in any bank. So already the student is not getting employment, he is not able to get any loan, but he is being harassed by the court and the banks means what is the future of these young people? So leave alone, forgetting the farmers, forgetting the students, what they are concentrating. Sir, I would like to say one thing. This government, as soon as it took over power, two things happened. One, in the Lok Sabha, their first bill was triple talaq. I will come to that later. Before that, a committee appointed by the government, headed by Mr. Kasturi Rangan, on new education policy, submitted this report. That came as a bolt from the blue. What? It said that in states where Hindi is not a language, from 6th standard, students should compulsory read Hindi. Sir, I would like to say very humbly, as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, we would never relent to that. Only bilingual is our policy, and we also enacted an act. Why we say that, sir? For example, after the enactment of the 1963 Official Languages Amendment Act, the 1976 rules of the official language, which clearly says that this official languages rule extend the whole of India except Tamil Nadu. Sir, some of my friends like Sadish Chandra may think that we are anti-Hindi. No. If you are anti-Hindi, in Tamil Nadu only, in Chennai, Dakshina Prasara Sabha headquarters is there for the whole of southern India. Every year, 4 lakh students study there and get graduated. If you are anti-Hindi, that Sabha will not be there. We say, you have your own language. I will have my own language. But don't impose anything in this country on anybody. We would be the first person to resist. That is it. So, if anyone understands our stand, they will not mistake us. So, in Tamil Nadu, when Anna was the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, his first and second enactment was that only bilingual, Tamil and English for linked language. That alone apart. So, when we resisted and the voice came from our party and other interested people, some ministers came and said that we won't impose Hindi. But what happened next, you know? The Southern Railways gave a circular. That circular said the station masters and the railway officials, when they speak with the higher officials or even announcement in the railway stations, should either be in Hindi or in English and not in regional language. See, everybody who is traveling in a train, do you expect them to know Hindi or English? How will they know? Even a farmer, a layman, a laborer would be traveling by a train, and if the announcement is in Hindi or in English, what would you do? So, on the persuasion of our leader, Mr. M.K. Stalin, our members of parliament met the general manager of the Southern Railways, and immediately they gave a circular. This is withdrawn with immediate effect. Why these unnecessary things? When your government has to concentrate on some core important issues which affect the common man, you are concentrating on this education policy. And second, you are anti-federal, I said. Even yesterday, during the 0 hour spoke, the NEET examination, which is conducted for medical and dental things, does not, it deprives the backward class people, rather the poorest class people or the rural people totally from getting into the medical colleges. See, out of interest, only the poor person will like to become a doctor. Students are from affluent will study that only as a dignity, just as a status symbol. But a poor person from a cottage, from a slum, when he becomes a doctor, he would have the intention of serving the people. But this NEET examination prevents those poor people to become a doctor. So what the Tamil Nadu government, the assembly did, with the support of the main opposition party, DMK and all, it passed a unanimous 2 bills for medical and dental, and to send it for the approval. Sir, I'll come.
Now, please conclude.
Sir, when we spoke,
we have 20 more speakers.
Sir, I'll tell you, sir.
We have 20 more
I will tell you,
speakers.
sir.
Then whether
Please,
we want to sit,
Mr. Vice Chairman.
whether we want to sit.
Mr.
No,
Vice
no,
Chairman.
this is,
Sir, you were also
we have
there.
to finish on time.
Kindly listen to me.
No, but it was agreed just.
When we were discussing, you were also there.
sir.
One moment.
Speak now.
5.5 hours are left now.
Yes,
Only 20 members are here. At least you can give 15 to each.
Yes.
So please, it's only 8
5
minutes.
hours, sir.
Kindly don't interrupt. You know very well the president address is very important.
I know,
This is
I
the
know, I
place
know,
where
I
we
know.
can-
That is why I am telling you, we have to stick to the time. Your time is already over, but you
Yes,
are.
yes.
Tomorrow.
I
So
spoke yesterday.
you
Today
conclude in
also-
1 or 2 minutes. In
Sir,
conclusion.
let me
Otherwise,
continue.
I will not be able to finish
Let
this
me
one.
continue. Let me continue. But we have got abundant time, sir. Sir, we are.
So you finish in 1 or 2 minutes.
And tomorrow we are skipping lunch, question hour and everything, only for these things.
Tomorrow will be decided tomorrow.
Sir, we already decided.
You talk about today.
Please speak, Mr. Sir.
So, that bill that was passed is here lying with the union government. It has not been sent to the president. When my colleague Mr. T.K. Rangarajan asked the president whether you have received anything from the Tamil Nadu government, any bill passed, it said nothing has been received in the Rashtrapati Bhavan. So that bill which has been passed in a legislative assembly is lying with this government. They have said no or yes. It means that they are anti-federal. The decision or a bill passed in an assembly, if not been regarded by the union government, means it is anti-federal. Sir, I will come to the next question. Anti-secular. Sir, democracy should not only be in practice, it should also appear to be in practice. But in this country, something appears to be in practice, but actually it is not so. Sir, when partition happened, when Jinnah carved a nation for Muslims, the Muslims in this country asserted very clearly, they said, we are Muslims, but India is our nation, and they decided to stay here. We have to give them security. We have to give them protection. The insecure feelings in which them has to be assuaged by each and everyone, but that feeling is not here. Sir, along with this, I would like to say, most of all,
Please. Tiruchi Sivaji, please conclude.
the President address emphasizes one major thing, one nation, one election. I will come to that, sir. Sir, let the government clear me, my queries, or anybody who supports me, one very, very easy things. This end of this year, some states are going to face state elections. And in 2 years, some of the states are going to face elections. And recently, some states' elections are over. The parliament election is over. How will you compile all these things for one election?
Please
Sir,
conclude,
very, very
sir.
important, sir. Kindly, sir.
Conclude, please conclude.
Kindly, please. And my another question is, as long as Article 356 is in the Constitution, no state assembly is ensured of its fullest 5 term. Will anyone give us an assurance that Article 356 would be removed from the Constitution? Okay, it is with the states. Come to the Lok Sabha. The 6th Lok Sabha.
Please conclude, Tiruchi Sivaji, please conclude.
Sir, I know
Already
that
three minutes
consent
more
of
is
time. Sir, I said we have got much time, so please give me 2 more minutes. I will complete. The 6th Lok Sabha, its term was only 3 years. The 8th Lok Sabha was only for 2 years. The 11th Lok Sabha was only for 1.5 years. And the 12th Lok Sabha was for only 13 months. Supposing if the Lok Sabha, this government is very strong. Some other government comes with a lesser strength, and if the Lok Sabha dissolves, what will happen? You will dissolve all the states and hold the elections together. So all these questions arise. So these are not answered. So instead of concentrating on some core issues, I say again, some 4 steel factories, public sector are going to be privatized very shortly. The Triple Talaq bill is being brought very urgently. This one point I would like to conclude. They say in the interest of the Muslim women, they are bringing the Triple Talaq. I can understand. But in the same house, sir, you were in the chair. I brought a private member resolution for the welfare of the widows. 5 crore widows are in this country. 1.5 lakh widows are in Vrindavan, who are living with just 6 rupees per day given by the government. A tea costs 8 rupees. How will they live their life? They are pulling rickshaws.
Please now
Sir,
conclude.
they are doing hard labor. But that resolution was voted out by this government, by this BJP.
Please,
so when
please
you
conclude.
say that you are voicing for Muslim women,
I'll call Mr.
and you are
Rao,
voting out
GVL
the widows
Narasimha Rao.
resolution,
GVL Narasimha Rao, please.
so bring the women, sir.
Yes, you please.
Sir,
Please.
I'm very
please
sorry,
no,
sir.
No, sir.
This
You have
should not
already
be- I
spoken
said I
more
asked
than
for
4
2
5
minutes.
minutes. No, sir. You have already
Sir,
spoken
maybe
more than
my
4
views
minutes.
are not suited to you, sir.
Please conclude in a minute.
Please, sir.
Just you, please.
I will conclude, sir. Please, sir. Before I conclude, I will conclude. I am coming to the final point. So this is what all the contentions we have. We have given some amendments. The President address has addressed some things, but not the core issues. Anyhow, we support this motion and thank the President for his address. Thank you very much.
Thank you.